What's up everyone, welcome back to another comic book haul video. Now before I begin, I just want to say thank you so much for showing support on the live streams and also the double dips that I've been throwing every now and then onto the YouTube channel. I know it's been kind of quiet lately and I apologize for that. It's mainly because I'm back in school, so I've been trying to work on a different schedule. And check this out, he's wearing a little pirate shirt. Look at his little shirt. But yes, like I said, some cool things have been going on. So I'm back in school doing accounting. We're taking an accounting class. Now in live streams, I'm actually starting to do more Let's Plays, so you know, if you want to check them out live, you can do so. If you don't want to check them out live, you can see me double dip them onto the YouTube channel, give you guys a shorter version of it. But anyways, let's go ahead and begin. So, lately in the DC, universe, we've gotten some pretty good fucking books. And I'm talking about some amazing books. And also, I'm also going to show you guys in this haul 2 books that I found at a little convention thing called Son of Monster Palooza. I think that's what it's called. It was in Burbank and it wasn't that far, so my friend and I went over there. And it's 2 key issues. I'm actually very happy to own I'm happy to own one of them, and the other one I'm very happy to own. It's more of you'll see, you know what, you'll see what I mean, but let's go ahead and start. The first book that I got is the variants for Venomverse, issue 1. Now unfortunately, opinions of course, obviously, unfortunately this run did not catch my attention. It's so unfortunate because I was really looking forward to it. Not because Spider-Verse was an amazing thing, but because Venom is such a, interesting character, and the whole Venomverse and how everybody is looking like goddamn Venom. It's just, it didn't catch my attention. But hands down, folks, if you still want to go ahead and get these books, I know I kind of started there, but if you still want to get these books, I personally think you'll be happy with the artwork. The artwork is amazing. The story, not so much. It's probably just because I'm not really into it. I'm not digging it myself. It's not really terrible, but it's not enough for me to kind of want to go and spend $5 on a Marvel book when I can buy 2 books from DC for the price of one and get a better story out of it. No offense. But yeah, it's really unfortunate. I was really looking forward to seeing that. I was hoping, Venomverse was going to be a really good story, but it ended up not being one. Now the other book that I got is also Venomverse issue 1. This is the regular cover. Again, they have such amazing covers, but the story just doesn't catch my attention, and it's such a bad thing. It's really a bad thing. I was really looking forward to the story, and like I said, unfortunately, it wasn't a good story. But again, if you had to collect the books, I personally recommend just buying them for the covers, because the covers look sick. Now the next thing that I got that I was missing in my whole Dark Days, Dark Knight Metal issues is The Forge. This is, apparently there was 3 issues, prequel wise, before the actual run started, and I finally got the one that I needed for my collection, which is ironic because I thought I had all of them, but I guess not. Now the next thing that I got was The Flash. This is issue 29. This is the regular cover. It's called Negative. I haven't really been reading too much on it because, like I told you guys before in the previous comic haul, I kind of stopped after issue 22. It's not because I wasn't interested in the following issues. I just haven't really found the time to continue reading these. But I'm still picking them up because so far in the Rebirth series, Nightwing, Green Lanterns, Batman, The Flash, I want to say Superman, there was one other one, I think it was Aquaman, I'm not sure, but Detective Comics also. They've been really good runs for the whole Rebirth titles, but I've only been able to pick up very specific ones because, comic books they cost money. Now the next issue that I picked up is the Blue Beetle, issue 12. This is the regular cover. I made sure that this is the regular cover. I tried to go back to the store and buy the, I think it was issue 11 that they gave me the variant of. And I was trying to find the regular cover and it just wasn't there. And I was like, well, that sucks. Now the next issue that I picked up is the Renato Jones. This is issue 3. I don't know why I was looking everywhere and there was a big 3 on the top right corner. But this is still pretty cool. This is actually pretty cool. Wait, what is this? The Joe Shuster Canadian Comic Book Creator Awards nominee. Oh, hey. Look at that! Now the next issue that I picked up is the Batman issue 30. This is the regular cover. This is from the War of Jokes and Riddles interlude. And again, I haven't been reading up on it, which I should be doing, but hopefully when I finally have time to look through the comic books and stuff, I'll find time to read these. And I've been really wanting to read these, especially since I've been loving, like I said, Flash and Batman Rebirth titles have been 100% amazing. Well, maybe, hold on. Maybe not the Batman run. Batman's probably a 90 because it didn't start off so good. But it's better now than it was when it first started. Now the next book that I picked up is something that I've been waiting for so goddamn long. Snot Girl. And I had to protect it with my fucking face because I did not want it to hit the floor. but this is seriously such a really good book. This is issue 7. This is the regular cover. I wish they were still making like variants and stuff. It would have been pretty cool to own like 2 different copies of the same issue, like different artworks and stuff. But my goal right now is to get the issue 1. I think it was like a Comic-Con exclusive variant. I'm not sure, but that's my goal to have in the collection for the Snot Girl run. But I highly recommend to pick this up. Don't let the cover fool you. It's definitely a really good read. And I recommend it. I love it. It's beautiful. It's fucking sick, dude. It's great. It's nothing how you expect this book to be. I'm letting you all know right now. Don't let the fucking cover like trick you. This book blew my mind. Now, the next comic book that I picked up was the Batman issue 31. This is also the regular cover. This is the War of Jokes and Riddles, not the interlude. This is actually what happens. This is like the following. As I mentioned in my live streams, let me just plug this in very quick. In my live streams, I mentioned that if we hit a certain amount of goal between different categories of what I have set up in the streams themselves, I hope you guys didn't hear the motorcycle in the back. But as I said in my streams, that the moment we hit a goal between either one, I am gonna be grabbing books from my my collection and picking out maybe between like 5 to maybe even 10 issues of comic books and making a giveaway on my Discord channel and having you guys, sign up through that using the Discord channel, because I have a little robot there that kind of like, picks randomly of anybody who enters the thing. So it makes it easier on me instead of me having to go through YouTube comments and going like, okay, who am I gonna pick randomly here? And I feel like it would be much easier to do. Again, check it out. Check out my live streams. I can give you the Discord channel there. I'm not gonna link it here on YouTube. I kind of want to see if people are actually like paying attention in terms of the video. It's not anything offense. Like, I understand like directing people to go from one thing and then direct them to another gets kind of annoying. It's not really a smart move, but in a sense, I'm also trying to grow my little fan base, my community, so we can kind of like grow the channel and stuff like that. So that's why I kind of direct people to go from like 3 different places. Now, the next issue that I picked up is the Flash issue 30. This is called the Bloodwork Part 1. Now, again, I'm kind of like pissed off at myself because I should be reading these, man. The covers have been amazing on the Flash's end, and oh my God, I seriously want to read these. I gotta find time, man. I gotta make freaking room in there too. Now, the next thing that I also picked up is behind the Flash book is actually DC Metal, Dark Knight's Metal issue 2. This is the regular cover. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. If you guys can't see it, because I know it's like a very reflective. Hey, look, my reflection's there. I know it's a very reflective cover. I'll obviously put up the image of the actual cover itself in the video. Again, if you haven't been picking these up, folks, you should, because I'm about to show you guys right now a comic from the tie-ins that's amazing. I'm not even gonna edit. We're just gonna go straight into this one, all right? Straight into this one. This one's called The Dark Knight's Batman, The Red Death. The Red Death. Look at that cover. I know you can't see it here because the picture's covering it, but look at this cover. All right, now you can see it. So basically, folks, if you are a fan of the whole metal run, you might want to include putting the tie-ins into your pull list. Make sure to let your comic book stores know to put them in there. My friend got mad because I put my lips on the top, like around here. He's like, dude, what are you doing? That's the key issue. It's the first appearance of the Red Death. I know, that's why I have 2. One for me, so people can be like, oh my God, there's saliva. But I'm not gonna drool over the goddamn comic book. Now, the next comic book, folks. These are the 2 key issues that I found during Son of Monsterpalooza. I'm gonna show you guys the first key issue, and then I'm gonna show you the main key issue of what I was happy to find at the place. Now, the first book is a piece of history. I've always enjoyed old school villains to the point where like I always found them to be kind of silly in the sense of I wanted to know what was going on through the creator's mind when they were making villains that were very simple yet so interesting. I always wanted to know, because nowadays we try to come up with like ideas to be more complicated, to make it more I guess challenging to like the reader, I guess. But anyways, this book that I have here in my hand is a 12 center from the Batman run. This is issue 188. It was released in December, I think 1966. And this is the first appearance of the Eraser. You can obviously see the guy on the cover. And this is seriously one of the coolest things I have ever owned in my collection, let alone find it in my collection. Now, this was, again, hands down, amazing. Boom. Key issue number 1 that I found at the Son of Monsterpalooza. Alright, folks, this is the last comic book, the last one of this haul. Now, before I begin, I just want to say that this comic book itself is not in the greatest shape at all. But it's definitely a book that I wanted in my collection since I first started getting involved with comic books. I wanted to get more involved with key issues and having specific characters. I don't want to own every single key issue character. I don't want to own I don't want to own everything. I want to own the characters and stories that have always caught my attention, or stories that are things that I feel like I can get into. Now, this book here is, like I said, it's not in the greatest shape. I probably will never in my life open it again. But let's go ahead and show you guys this book. This book is the Blue Beetle, issue 1. I believe it's volume 4. This was a 12 center. This is not the reason why I owned the book. It's actually the fact that this is the first appearance of the Question, aka Vic Sage. Now, a lot of you are probably familiar with the Question. It's basically that dude with like the no face type of deal, and it's just like a detective. Think like, that's basically it. Think that. So I'm very happy to have this book. This book is definitely something that I'm really happy about. I think I have the other first appearance of the other Question. I believe it's the female one. I think her name was like Renee, I think. Damn, I can't remember. But again, I'm so happy for this because I own the first appearance of Ted Kord Blue Beetle from the Atom issue. Okay? So now I own the Question, and I'm so happy. I love having key issues. No matter how big the character is, or no matter how small the character is, or even if they're in between. Like the first appearance of Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes. I think it's Infinite Crisis issue 3. I'm happy for that character. I'm happy that I own that character. I'm happy that I own that book without even realizing when I first started getting involved with comic books that I actually have that book during the time that I was just like grabbing comics by the cover. These stories look interesting. This cover looks sick. Opened a couple pages. The story looks like it's promising. So I have a lot of books in my collection where I'm actually very happy about, like the first appearance of Hunter Zolomon. I have that book, and I don't even know how I have that book. But I'm actually, again, I'm so happy that I have such an amazing collection. Some of them were also helped out by a couple friends of mine, like, the first appearances of the Crime Syndicate, the first and second appearance of the Crime Syndicate, which was like Justice League of America issue 29 and 30, I think, which was released in like August and I think September. So I'm very happy. It was like 1964. All right, everybody, so the outro's gonna be different. Apparently the SD card got full, so I'm just gonna do it this way. So everybody, thank you so much for watching the video. I truly do appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy the comic haul. If you wanna see my live streams, the link's in the description below. I stream on Twitch. I sometimes put the gaming content here onto the YouTube channel. Batman's giving me his toys to throw. And we have a Discord, so keep a lookout for that because I will be giving away some comic books, and sometimes I will be doing video game giveaways. So if you're really into either one of them, feel free to check out the Twitch streams, and you can grab the Discord link there. The comic books, I can't promise that they'll be, I guess you could say, rare or anything. It's more of like me trying to clear out my boxes, but they are stories and stuff of things that I really wanted to get into. Batman, do you mind? Can I end it? I'm almost finished here, dude. Go get it. But anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. And hopefully I'll give you guys another vlog video because I do want to explain some updates. Just basically updates and stuff like that. So yeah, everybody, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you all in the next video. So peace out, everyone. Before the SD card doesn't let me record again, then I'll have to do it all over. All right, everyone, peace out. Have a great week.